Hello, it's Diana Marchand, founder of Raw Foods Made Simple, and I make healthy eating simple for busy women. And today is How To Thursday, and if you're wondering why everything looks a little yellow in the background, it's because it's kind of dark outside. When I do a video and try to use lights, it all turns out kind of yellow. So it's just because it's getting dark, not a lot of natural sunlight. Okay, so we're going to make a broccoli salad with a tahini dressing today, and I know this is easy, you could probably do it yourself, but it's another idea for you. It's a simple thing, and it's another good idea. But I'm going to blanch the broccoli. Lately I haven't wanted to eat broccoli really raw, so this is what I've been doing. Now here's a frying pan, if you can see. I just put some water in the frying pan, and it's boiling now, so I'm just going to throw the broccoli in it for a couple seconds while that's the lid, steaming like crazy. So this is just a fast way to get the broccoli softened a bit. It'll turn a nice bright green. Okay, so I'm just going to turn that back there. On. Got my colander to rinse it out after. Rinse it in cold water after to cool it off. Okay, now what's going to be in the salad is I've got some grated carrots here. I used my little tool here, and what it does, of course, is it makes them into like little matchstick pieces. You just press lightly. Now, if you can make big long matchstick noodles just by going through the whole carrot, but here you just use, I like little pieces for my salads. So you just do that, and it gets these little matchstick pieces. Whoops, hard to see in this video. And that, you can buy most of these things with the little serrated edges at Home Hardware or Home, like anywhere you can buy kitchen stuff. I love this. I use it all the time because I like my carrots grated like that. And then I've got a couple green onions. I've got 3 green onions, really thin ones. So I'm going to chop those up and add to the salad. I definitely prefer green onions. I don't mind the other onions like cooked, but I'm not a fan of them raw. So that's just me. Okay. So just checking the broccoli, it's turning a nice bright green now. Just want to see. I got the stems in there too because I do like the stems. And I have some cabbage. Now this is a little tiny Savoy cabbage I found today. So I'm just going to chop off some of the cabbage and put, I cut it really nice and thin, so I like my cabbage cut up really thin. Cabbage is great, it gives a good body. And this is the salad that can sit in the fridge too, right? Doesn't have to, it won't go bad as fast. So here's my bowl. I'm going to put my cabbage, just cut into thinner strips here. Then I'm going to add some carrots to it. And then of course my green onions. Now you don't really need to measure it, right? It depends on how big you want your salad. I'm just making it real quick here for you guys. Okay. Broccoli, bright green. Okay, so there's my broccoli. I'm going to put it over here. And the rest of my salad. Now you can put bell peppers in there too. I was thinking about putting some bell pepper chopped up in there. And we're going to make a simple sauce, okay? Simple is best, right? It is going to be tahini, so I should measure for you guys. I usually never do. Now you can make this by taste, so it's we're going to roughly measure 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. Measuring is so hard getting it out of these things. I like to just use any spoon I have, right? And then I can stir with it. This is like, I find measuring just so messy because the spoons. Okay, so that's 2 tablespoons of tahini. And we're going to use lemon juice. Here's some squeezed fresh lemon juice. A lot easier to measure. 2 tablespoons. I'm going to stir it carefully. It's going to sprout right. And then I'm going to add water to thin. First of all, I'm going to taste it too. Okay, sorry I had to shut it off. Someone walked in the house. So That's what happens. Okay, so I ended up putting 3 tablespoons of water. So it's 2 tablespoons tahini, 2 tablespoons lemon juice, plus a little bit. So I added another teaspoon or so of lemon juice. And then 3 tablespoons water. And it's nice and smooth and creamy. Now we're going to add some salt for sure. Maybe some cayenne and cumin. So I'm going to try to flavor it. We're going to see what it turns out like. So salt. You know, I don't know. This is a couple pinches. Like, you're going to taste it, right? Because you want it to have a good taste. So it's always about taste. Remember, measurements don't matter too much because I want it to taste good for you. So you got to put the measurements in, but it's always good to start. So that was like maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon of lemon juice or something. I mean, salt, sorry. Now I'm going to start with 1/8 of a teaspoon of cumin. Remember, start with less. You can always add. And then we're going to add a little bit of cayenne to give a little bit of spice. Now, these are just like a couple shakes. I got to be careful with cayenne, right? I like that. That's felt good. I like the taste. Okay. A little messy here. Ooh. Okay, yeah, it's a little messy. Okay, so here's my bowl with my cut up cabbage, carrots, and onions. Then I'm just going to add the broccoli to it. Here's my big spoon. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, here it is. Mixing spoon. Now, I mean, I could have added more broccoli now that I see, but that's okay. Yeah, I would have added more broccoli. I didn't measure anyway, so you guys can do it to the ratio that you want. So there it is there. Now, sunflower seeds would be really good in this too, or pumpkin seeds. I'm actually going to add a little bit of dulse to mine after. Now, dulse is, like I talk about seaweed all the time, and that's what it looks like. So if you're going to start with seaweed, always start with a little bit. Dulse is pretty good. Kelp is a little crazy. Don't start with kelp. Start with wakame or dulse. So this is the salad, and then what I usually do is, if you're not sure if you're going to like this flavor, you don't know, you haven't tried it before, put some in a bowl before you put the sauce on. Then I'm going to add some of my dulse. I usually cut it up with the scissors, so I'm just going to chop it up and add it in. It's kind of hard to rip. It's when it's soft, that's when it's best. If it's crispy, it's not. But then, so it's kind of stretchy. And then I'm going to add some sauce on top. Now, you could mix this sauce in with the salad, but it's up to you. It would be fine, totally. I'm just going to mix it right before I eat it. So it'll soften it up, which is kind of nice when the sauce sits on the salad for a while. This salad will totally hold up to it because it's a good salad. And a little bit more sauce. Also, if the recipe for the dressing I made is a little small, then you're going to have to double it. Depends on how big your salad is. Remember, start with a little bit of smaller because you don't know if you're really going to like it first. So make sure you like it, okay? And, okay, that's just looking like. I'm going to try it now. You know, I just made this recipe up, so I don't know what it's going to taste like. I like it. I like it. If you're a tahini fan, you'll like it. So there is something quick, fast, and easy. Of course, you can use another salad dressing with it if you want. But anyways, there you go. Making healthy eating simple for you. Thank you so much for joining me today in How To Thursday. You can subscribe to my email, to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to find me on Facebook, Raw Foods Made Simple, as I post a whole bunch of stuff up there for you guys too. And of course, my blog, rawfoodsmadesimple.com. See you later.